Wiring up an ST or S-style kit's pretty easy to do. It's one of the more straightforward ones, but we still need to identify our wires. So when you're looking at this volume pot here, the output lug is the middle lug, so we know that that's going to go to our output jack. That means these two other wires here are going to be earths, and they're soldered to the earth lug, which is soldered back on top of the back of the pot, and all the electrical components up on a ground circuit, which is then connected to the bridge of the guitar, which is then connected to the strings. As long as we know which are our wires and where they can go, we can thread them through the body before putting the pick guard on. As we know, our red is going to go to our output jack, which is here, and we'll choose black as well. Okay, so next we want to wire up our two wires to our input jack, and that'll pretty much complete the electronics. An S-style or T-style guitar kit are pretty much two of the simplest guitars in terms of wiring. So if you're not experienced with soldering, it's a good choice, this style of guitar. Now, as I said, we've only got the two wires to connect up here. As we know before, the black was our ground and the red was our hot wire. Now on the actual input jack, you'll see we've got two lugs. The lug that's connected to the inner sleeve is our ground, and the lug connected to the outer ring, which is incidentally connected to this arm which locks the cable in place, is our hot wire. If you take a guitar jack or a guitar cable, pop it through, you'll see that the cable's separated by that rubber ring, and the tip is then in touch with the hot. The shaft of the cable is in touch with the ground, and that's pretty much how that signal's transferred. As I said, the black's our ground, so it gets connected to the lug that's connected to the inner sleeve. I'll heat up the actual lug for a couple of seconds before I bring the solder in and complete the connection. Just having a little trouble seeing that. So just bending that back a little bit to hold it in place. Just making sure I can get to it there. You do definitely want to have some protection for your finish as well. As I said, just apply some heat, just a couple of seconds, just till it's hot enough. Just drop a small amount of solder on. Don't need to use much. And just test the connection. So just give the wires a small pull, and that one's fine. So I'm just going to tin that as well. So I'll just push that through the eyelet of the hot lug. Okay. So obviously make sure when you put this in place that the jack's facing downwards.